I'm probably gonna get some hate for this, but I had an unmedicated pitocin induction with my first baby, and I don't think it was that bad. Let me explain. So I went into labor knowing that it was going to be intense, but that the intensity had a purpose. Instead of thinking it was painful, I was going to think of it as intensity that was bringing me closer to my goal of meeting my baby. And even though there is some pain and discomfort that comes with childbirth, it's different than pain that we feel that's giving us a warning that something bad is going on. Instead, it's bringing us closer to our baby, and we get an amazing reward at the end of it. Your mindset has a lot to do with it, but also there are certain coping techniques that you can use to make the pain more manageable. Today, I want to talk about my 3 favorite coping strategies that I used during my birth to have an unmedicated birth as a first-time mom and to not suffer during it. So number 1, and arguably my favorite, is hydrotherapy. So hydrotherapy is using water like a bath or a shower to manage your pain in labor. Water has always been something that makes me feel better. It just seems like a cure-all for me that nothing else can touch, but water can cure it. So I knew that water was definitely going to be helpful for me in labor, and I have seen this work for a lot of other people as well. That's why water births are so sought after, because people really do see a huge difference in pain relief when they are using hydrotherapy. So during labor, see if you can get a room with a shower or a birth tub if that is offered at your location. If you're doing a home birth, I would recommend having a bath available to you. And if you don't have a bathtub, then definitely having a birth pool set up. Number 2 is breathing techniques or breath work. So there are a few different ones that you can try. The 3 most common are going to be the Bradley breath, the hypnobirthing breath, and the Lamaze breath. You've probably heard of some of those. So with the Lamaze breath, that one's the one that you do like that one is more harsh. It's really good when you want like a distraction from the pain. So sometimes during transition, this can be helpful when things get very intense and you want something to kind of focus on. The only thing with that is make sure that you're not like hyperventilating, and make sure to take some nice deep breaths in between if you start to get dizzy or anything like that. But that can be really good during transition to kind of distract yourself from the pain. Hypnobirthing breathing is going to be in for a count of 4, out for a count of 8. So you want your breath out to be longer than your breath in, and do that during the length of your contraction. So it would be in 2, 3, 4, out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you would repeat that throughout the duration of your contraction. The Bradley breath is going to be in 2, 3, out 2, 3. And it doesn't really matter if you breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, but one benefit of doing in through your nose and out through your mouth is it helps you slow down. And a lot of people in labor, because they're anxious and because they're scared and they're anticipating pain, which makes them on high alert, they'll start breathing faster. And we actually want to slow down our breath and get well oxygenated, give lots of oxygen to baby, so that breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth can be helpful in slowing down your breath. If you're ever feeling like you're out of control in labor, definitely just come back to your breath, because that'll do wonders. It'll give you something to focus on. It'll make you feel better. It'll help with your anxiety. The deep breathing really makes a huge difference. My 3rd favorite coping technique in labor is movement. So these are things that you can do anywhere and without spending any money. So that's why they're my 3 favorites, and they're also very intuitive. So they're things that you don't need training to do. It's just really listening to your body. So movement. There are different things that you can do at different parts of your labor to help baby navigate your pelvis more, to open your pelvis up so that you are not uncomfortable, like baby's not hitting into anything. It can help make labor go faster so you're not feeling the intensity as long, and it helps take away the pain when you are moving around. So your body will tell you what to do in labor based on where you're at. If you don't have medications, your body really will take over and show you the best things to be doing at each stage. But just a general anatomy overview, there are 3 parts of your pelvis that baby will navigate. So there's the inlet, which is the upper part. So that's when they like drop into your pelvis. That's where they're dropping in. So that's the upper part. In early labor, they will be in the inlet. And then there's the mid pelvis as they're like halfway down. And then there's the outlet. And that's the part that they have to navigate through last and that they will be going through before. For the inlet, you want to do open knee positions. So anything with open knees, you can do like the birth ball, you can do like the butterfly, you can do a peanut ball with open knees, you can do squats.
For the mid pelvis, you're going to focus on asymmetrical movements. So lunges, curb walking, one leg up on the bed, couch, or peanut ball, walking sideways upstairs carefully. Any of those asymmetrical movements are going to be great for opening up the mid pelvis.
When baby is navigating the outlet, you actually want to do closed knee positions. So we see a lot on TV with stirrups that they have mom's legs wide open when she's pushing, and we actually don't want to do that. We actually want, when baby is low, to have your knees facing inwards. You can do closed knee pushing, you can do closed knee with a peanut ball in between your ankles. You can do like hands and knees with your knees facing in towards each other, but you really want those knees to be closer together as baby is low in the pelvis. That will help open up the outlet, make pushing easier, make baby navigate through the pelvis a little bit quicker and easier. Do not forget that when you're close to giving birth, you do want your knees together, not spread apart. A few other things that are just really great are walking, slow dancing with your partner, dancing in general, using a birth ball, using a peanut ball, hands and knees, leaning over your bed, curb walking. There's really so many positions and so many movement options that you have in labor. Doing cat-cow is really great, doing some yoga. All of those things are going to be natural pain relievers and also help your body and your baby work together during labor to make it as smooth and easy as possible. Let me know what you use to help in labor or what you're planning to do if you are giving birth soon. If you like this video, please subscribe and follow for more videos on this 30 days to a better birth journey.